Alright guys, how are you doing? Today I just grabbed the camera because I have been doing some rehab, prehab type stuff with my knee that I had surgery on, and my left elbow's giving me problems when I supinate, and I've been working on that with a supernova, rolling out my forearm and tricep and bicep a lot, and just basically that whole left side gives me issues with my leg. I don't feel like I quite have full extension of my left leg, but I might not ever get it because the bone graft they did on my femur. If you're just now hopping on my channel and you haven't heard me talk about it before, I chipped off part of my femur when I was squatting, like a 9mm chunk of the osteoperium. It's gone. They had to. It was dead when they did the surgery. They had to take it out and take some osteoperium from a part of my femur that was not bone on bone in my knee and do a bone graft. So that's been super fun. Finally getting some strength back and able to squat decent. And I finally figured out a routine that's keeping me pain-free for the most part in that knee. So I'm going to run you through some of the stuff I've been doing for that today. First thing is I've been using, like I said, the Supernova and the Voodoo Floss from Rogue on the Rogue website. I think his name's Kelly Starrett or something like that. But yeah, I've been just using that, wrapping my knee up pretty tight. I'll show you a little bit better once I'm done. Maybe I can see, I'll set it here, right here. Show you about how tight I'm getting this. Pretty tight. Set this up here, that way I can keep it 100% extended, or as much as I can. Like I said, I think I'm missing a couple degrees still. But I'm back to squatting about 300 pounds. Isn't much, but it's a lot better than not being able to walk. And I'm getting this actually tight enough to where it hurts pretty good. Okay, just up to about there. Looks like. And now for the fun part. I'm gonna take this here. I'm gonna do this a little different than I did yesterday because it didn't look super great. Probably should have done this before I wrapped my knee up. Put this on this bar like this. Wrap that around my leg. Like that. Got something like that going on. Then I'm gonna pull myself back and get some grass everywhere. Get some nice pull on that. And then I'm going to kind of set this here. I know this probably looks like it's weird and like, why would you ever do this? But I actually got the idea from Chris Duffin. I've seen him do this bar at Kabuki Strength. Don't know him, never talked to him, but some stuff I've seen him do. There's elbow, kind of similar. I've seen Donnie Thompson do a similar thing. They have a product called the XY. But it's not really in my budget. I'm not sure how much it is. I don't remember. I think it's around $200 or something. It's not really in my budget. It's basically a 135-pound steel cylinder. So I'll basically do this for a few minutes, about 2 or 3 minutes. Basically, I'm feeling a nice stretch. It's very tight. I believe it's called occlusion therapy. And what it does is it basically forces all the blood through there, so whenever you take it off, you get a rush of blood through there. Sometimes I get lightheaded. I will show you guys me doing my arm as well, so that should be interesting. I just figured I'd make this quick video since I'm going to be doing this anyways, and while I do my homework I'll upload it. Whew, man, that's already getting me. Alright, 20 more seconds of this and a little longer. I'm going to tough it out. Whew, this is really difficult. See, I just got this weird setup going on. These are just 35-pound dumbbells, but they're pretty heavy. Go ahead and take these off because it's starting to hurt. Alright. Take that is that. And you'll see as I take this off. Whew. Sometimes I will kind of do a hamstring curl against this, but I'm not going to do that today, just because I'm just trying to get a little bit in. But sometimes if I do that, it'll kind of help. But my knee is feeling way better from doing this. So there's that. I'm going to go ahead and stop the video now, and I'm going to get set up to do my arm, and I'll show you how I do that. Alright guys, I am back. I'm going to try to show you how I wrap this on my arm by myself. It's pretty difficult to do by yourself because, especially if you're kind of fat like I am. So I kind of just get started, and it's hard to, can't really get it started very tight, but after I get it started, you gotta kind of do your best just to keep your arm straight, and it's gonna fold over, so if you can, just because this stuff is just hard to manipulate by yourself, because it's hard to wrap your arm and keep it straight. It's very difficult, but you want to try to get it pretty tight. And like I said, I rolled it up. I don't even know why I bothered, because it's just so hard to get it going. But like, you can kind of get it on there, and unless it's already coming terrible. Okay. There's that. Excuse my shirtlessness, just that I was wearing a sleeve shirt, and it's kind of difficult to get this thing on in the first place, much less you're trying to hold a shirt up and get out of the way. This is definitely easier for someone to do for you, but I don't have anyone here right now, so let's see what you got. I'm just gonna let that piece of skin hang out, so that's alright. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and tie it off. You definitely, it helps if you have someone to do this for you, but I do not right now, like I said. So if you can have someone do it for you, even better. You want it to be more uniform, but it's just, like I said, it's very difficult by yourself. So basically now, back with this thing over here, I'm going to lay down on my back after I get a hold of this thing and see if I can wrap my hand and make it a little bit easier. I'll do that right there. So I got my arm wrapped in it. It's been bothering me supinating, so I'm gonna get decent pull on this and lay out. That arm is super tight, and I can already feel it, so you can kind of see what I'm doing here with this. I'm trying to extend my arm as much as possible. My arm is super tight. I get elbow pain a lot, probably because I lift fairly heavy and do a lot of volume, which probably may not be the best thing ever, but I'm gonna go ahead and take these dumbbells. See if I can. Oh yeah. Whew. See, I got going on here. So I got that basically helping straighten out my arm against that band. I'm gonna sit here and try to make it about another 2 minutes, or about a full 2 minutes, because it's already been about 20-30 seconds. Basically, this is gonna help me quite a bit. You can go through the motion of trying to supinate and pronate your arm a little bit, and it's pretty difficult. And I mean, it's already tender because, you know, it's tight, so obviously it's going to be bothering you if you're doing this in the first place. I would say if you do have like elbow, knee problems, if you voodoo floss them every day, you don't have to do it this extreme. You can at least, you know, maybe just do this before and after training sessions, and it should help you. It normally helps me. Like, if I voodoo floss my elbow, it feels pretty good for a few hours, so I definitely would do it after training too, especially if that's a problem area for you. That's just my spill on that. definitely noticed a huge improvement with my knee because that was giving me some pretty major issues. Trying to get some pronation there. No, without moving those weights pretty bad. But yeah, definitely don't overlook things because most of my elbow problem right now and the pain, I thought I might have strained a bicep, but it looks like it's actually just my forearm is super tight. And it's causing a lot of issues. Other than that, my knee is feeling much better. I mean, you can look at it. It's definitely a big size difference in my legs, but it's not super swollen or anything. And I squatted 295 for 3 yesterday, which the most I've squatted since my knee surgery was 170 before yesterday. So definitely whatever I'm doing is working. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. It's been a little bit more time than I even said I was going to, so here, kind of show you a little bit of the after effects and take this thing off. So I'm just gonna, take this here. I mean, it'll take some practice to get it wrapping yourself down, and it's a little bit more difficult if you can have someone do it. You want to wrap it like if you've ever done knee wraps before. That's definitely how you want to wrap it. Just about 1/3 each time. Just layer your way up. I don't know if there's much of a difference doing it from the bottom to the top or from the top to the bottom. I've done it both ways. I think it kind of just depends on where you want to do it. I think you'd probably normally start from the bottom and then go up, just because, especially if you're trying to get it more of the tightness on the elbow joint than on your bicep, because especially if you're wrapping by yourself, your first wrap's not going to be very tight. It's just really hard to do. There might be a better way to do it. If there is, let me know. Other than that, I think that's about all I can do right now. There might be a way to wrap your Voodoo band like around a bar. Maybe if you have like this and wrap it on a bar. I might try that next time. Maybe put some weight on the other side. That way I can put some force down on it and see if I can get it to come off and spin onto my arm tighter. But we'll see. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time, YouTube.